guys, John Downs here of Downs Property Maintenance. I wanted to share this quick tutorial for all of you out there that may be wondering how to go about hanging drywall on your own. If you are a contractor like myself, you already know that good help is definitely hard to find. And if you're a homeowner that is maybe doing a little home improvement, you may not have anyone to help you. So, can you hang full sheets of drywall on your own? Do you need high-tech expensive tools? Well, the short answer is yes, it can be done, and no, you do not need expensive tools. I developed an inexpensive and efficient system to hang drywall completely by yourself, mainly out of necessity. It is true what they say, necessity is definitely the mother of all inventions. With that being said, there are specialty tools out there for hanging drywall by yourself. This fella here is using an expensive tool to hang drywall alone. This is a drywall panel lift, and while that is certainly an option if you so choose to, these lifts can run anywhere from a couple of $100 to a couple of $1,000. If I were hanging a bunch of drywall, or if hanging drywall was my main source of business, I would certainly invest in a lift like this. As you will see in this video, I am only installing roughly 4 sheets of drywall on a small bedroom ceiling. This particular job was for a rental property owner, and what had happened was the old plaster started to crack and fall. As you can see, I've already removed all the plaster and only the lath is remaining. For this rental property, I intend on, and you will see, laying the drywall right over top of the lath. There's really no reason to remove it. Aside from your drywall tools, all you are going to need is about 6 2x4 scrap blocks, about a foot long, 6 scrap plywood rips, a drill bit slightly bigger around than your wood screw, a few 3.5-inch wood screws, and a few washers. Starting out, you're going to measure coming off the wall and figure out where the trusses are breaking at 4 foot. So basically by that I mean you're gonna pick a wall, measure off of it, and make sure that your trusses are landing at 4 feet. On this project, I ended up pulling off of this wall right here. Measure over, that's 4 feet, 4 feet, so on and so forth. Here's another view of the ceiling. This is what you're gonna need. Like I said, you're gonna need a few 2x4 blocks. A couple of rips of 1/2-inch or 3/4-inch plywood, nothing fancy, a 3.5-inch wood screw, and a washer small enough to where the head of the screw doesn't go through the washer. Then what you're going to do, attach 3 2x4 blocks to the wall where your starting point is, and space them out, a couple of feet as you can see here. And I set mine about 1 inch below the lath to give myself a little bit of room to get that edge up in there. Then you're going to come over 4 feet, and just past that 4 feet you are going to attach your blocks. These are going to be spun the other way, and before you attach those, you're going to need to drill a hole basically in the middle of the block all the way over to one edge. So essentially what you're going to have is you're going to have that block attached parallel to the truss or the floor joists, whatever your case may be in the ceiling that you're working on, and you're going to have it just over enough to where when you put this edge up on these blocks and then lift this edge up, it's not going to hit your block. Once you get it up there, then you can reach over and spin your blocks like these are, that will hold this piece of drywall in place for you. Now once you have a piece up, you go through and you screw it off. I recommend putting at least 6 screws in each joist. I shouldn't say at least, 6 is plenty. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then so on and so forth. Then you can remove your blocks, and what you are going to have to do do next is you're gonna have to take this block and basically, I'll show you here. Yeah, here's a picture of how I drilled the hole in all the way over to one side of the block in the middle, and the washer is going to allow you to pivot that block. Now here's your second row of drywall. You're going to move these blocks over, and yeah, you're going to have to patch, you know, basically 2 holes in your new drywall that you just put up, but I mean that's nothing but a little bit of mud. You're going to move those over with your plywood rip on top, and you're just going to screw that in basically right at the edge of your starting sheet of plywood, so that when you lift this edge up, it basically gives you a lip to set this on, set your drywall on, and then you're going to do the same thing over here that you did in the starting. You're going to measure over 48 inches or 4 feet, and you're going to set your block just over enough to where it still catches that truss or floor joist, whichever one you may be working with, giving yourself enough room to where this edge of the drywall doesn't hit that block when you lift it up. And then you're going to spin that block like I did right here. And that's really about it. I mean, the system, that is the system that I came up with. It was super simple. I mean, it just took a couple of 2x4 blocks, a couple of rips of plywood, all stuff that I had on the job anyways, nothing fancy, and I was able to hang this whole bedroom ceiling by myself in a very efficient amount of time at that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will answer them. This is basically the first video that I've done on DIY home repair, and I intend on making a lot more videos on certain subjects, or at least the kind of work that we do: painting, interior, exterior, staining, drywall, electrical, plumbing, basic property maintenance. If you guys have any questions, or if there's a video that you would like to see, or have questions about a certain kind of project, feel free to leave it in the comment and I will read through it. Give me some ideas of stuff that you guys may not know how to do but would like to learn how to do. For now, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, got something out of it. If you did so, like I said, please leave a like and a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks and have a great day.